As long as it passes
Duh.
the fair.
Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, riding on my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah,
Body on my-
Hey,
Hey,
Daudi,
what
what's going on?
is-
Start the podcast. How
Ah.
are you doing, baby? What's going on, Daudi?
I'm doing good. The summer is here. All is good. God's plan. God's plan.
Guys,
Like,
man. You know,
it's
if you
beautiful out here.
if you respond to if you talk about Drake, you know I'm gonna say Toronto's the best. You know that's about to happen.
You know what? We're just gonna have to agree to disagree. I respect the people from Toronto. I respect the hustle. I really do. I love the East. I brag about living growing up in the East. But I
Ottawa.
I do. I really do. I love Toronto.
Hey,
I think
I think it goes across. I go across the country. The West Coast say they're the best coast, so I feel
but
like
the East Coast is the main coast.
oh
Hey,
shit!
But you know what? At the end of the day, we're on the same team. Canada,
Canada
number
for the
uno.
win, number one.
It doesn't matter where you're
Always.
from. It's in
If you're
the heart.
Canadian, you're
It's
right
in the
here.
heart.
It's right here.
Speaking about being Canadian, the royal wedding. How is this connected to Canada?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, what's going on with this royal wedding?
Dowdy, like, what's popping, baby?
Like,
What's
you
going on?
got Prince Harry, you got you got
Meghan
Meghan Markle.
Markle.
Like, whoa,
Jinx.
this is crazy. This is gonna be a big event, and it's happening soon.
Yeah.
So honestly, what are your thoughts on this, Daudi?
I know you have a couple of things about it.
I can tell you're brewing up something.
you know what? The first thing is that in a time and era where we're about to enter World War III, I hope
Whoa, that's a big claim there.
Damn,
World War III.
Daudi.
when people are struggling across the Western world, people can't get jobs. Families can't even afford to put their kids for school or even afford to pay their mortgages. There are a lot of starving kids, a lot of wars happening, and then everyone's talking about this royal family. When I look at the royal family, this is probably one of the oldest institutions that was against equality for equality for people of color, equality for people in women in power, and equality for basic health, social care for everybody. Like this is the one, and the thing is, to look at the royal family, and there's a history of whether the Queen Mother's great uncle was about to join Hitler and the Nazis.
Oh wow.
And then you see Prince Harry a couple years ago when he was young, so I know he changed. He was in a Nazi uniform. And now he's marrying Prince wherever Merkel, who's a divorcee, which is a taboo.
Yeah.
Wait, Meghan Markle was married?
Yeah, she was married before.
What?
She was married once before. She's divorced. Yeah.
I did not know that.
I don't know. Probably when she was really young though, because that's
I
the
was
only
going to say,
reason.
because I'm like, isn't
Because she's only in her 30s.
Yeah, I was
So
about to
she
say.
had to have happened when she was young. But like, yeah, like you're saying,
He looks good for her 30s, I tell you.
yo, she looks amazing.
Mike, I could be your Mike
I can
Ross.
understand why Prince Harry is trying to wife that up.
Oh,
Because
I
would wife it up in a second.
Are you kidding me?
Getting back to
She's
the point,
gorgeous.
I just don't see why everyone's screaming about the royal family when it's been one of the most prejudiced, a family that has a long history of race, of being attached to racism and oppressing people. I don't know why we're giving it that much value, and especially why is my taxpayer money going to the royal family when there's a lot of stuff in Canada? I know they sign our bills and all that, but I think the royal family is to the past, and I don't think it's something we want to be attached to because of the history. I don't know what you guys.
You'd think that because Canada's been around for 150.
Canada 150, baby. Let's
yeah,
go.
like 150 years. You'd think they would detach themselves to the being a colonization of Britain.
But you also think that the United States won't elect Trump, right? So things can surprise you.
What? Say that again, Daudi?
I could see him being reelected, fellas. I really do.
You can.
I see things happening in Canada. Not everyone's happy with Trudeau.
Honestly, that's another story, and it's another day for another podcast.
We keep saying that, but
But honestly, okay, I like I said, like I don't see why Canada is still attached to Britain so closely, because 150 years of independence, you'd think we wouldn't have to go back to the people that I guess claimed this land, air quotes.
Yeah,
But then again, like
that again.
this whole royal family thing that's going on, and between Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, I feel like there's a lot of controversy
Yeah.
because
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
I say that because she's black. She's not. She might not be fully black, but she's half black, half white. But people see that as her being black. It doesn't matter how much percentage of black you have within you. If you look black, you're black. And the royal
As sad
family,
as it sounds.
the royal family, they see that as like, I guess, how would you say it, like a disease or like a flaw. And I feel like it's not right, but they're so used to having like a pure bloodline that this happening is so different and so odd to them. They don't
Right.
know how to approach the whole ordeal,
Yeah.
right?
Or how to really, you know.
And the
inherit
thing
that.
is, like, I heard something, or I read something online saying that because she's a divorcee and she's been married once before,
I didn't know that.
that is like not seen greatly within the royal family. And now that, and also that she's black and her family's black, they think her family's hood, even though they're not even close to being hood.
Mm-hmm.
They're the most middle class family you could think of. Like, it's just kind of ridiculous, all these allegations and things that are being said about her family and her just because she's from a different background. Like,
Yeah, I can.
come on.
It's sad to see, but I can kind of not understand, but I can kind of see where the royal family is coming
They're
from.
stuck in the
It's-
dark ages. That's the thing.
That's what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
because their history is so rich, and going off what Nathan was saying,
Yeah.
they want to keep that, but at the same time, you can see it around the world that everything changes, and you gotta adapt to the world, and you can't let the world adapt to you.
Yeah. Like,
Whoa.
you shouldn't be acting the way you were
No.
back in the 1800s.
And
plus.
it's kind of what we're going off with the United States. Yeah, it's the First or Second Amendment, but that's what was right back then, but it's not right now. So that's why I love living in Canada. That's why I love Canada in general, because yeah, we have our flaws, but at the same time, we accept everybody for who they are and what they want to be. So with the royal family, you kind of, and since we're attached to Great Britain and the UK, you kind of should adapt to that mindset. Wow. Can't believe.
He's caught up in his own thoughts, everybody.
I know. You should really, I get where their history, but you got to see the transition. You got to see the growth, because the best stories come from growth, from changes.
Here's my thing with the royal family. I think the royal, in order for the royal family to last, they have to look like the people they are serving, or the people who follow, who support them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, we see that in politics. So there's a big push for women. It doesn't matter what race, it's a big push for women. You see this in Canada. Everyone was happy with the Jackman thing being the leader. Now, there's been controversy, but I'm not going to get into those issues. But people are happy to see a minority be a first opposition leader, or be a member of parliament in a big role like that. So with the Meghan Markle, I get it. They want to keep history. But with the royal family, which has history of oppressing people, like colonization, they colonized Africa, they colonized the Caribbean islands, Jamaica, and all those islands.
Yep.
Here's the thing: they took a lot of material. They made people change their language. As much as people say they did good, but there's a lot of dysfunction. And part of that dysfunction started with colonization, because before that, look at Egypt. Egypt was one of the advanced societies in the world.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Colonization happened, and it turned it upside down.
Yeah.
And the problem is with the royal families that they have that history. These guys are all about it, because they're sending British troops and all this stuff. And the
Mhm.
free, then I tell you right now, I do not want any of my taxpayer money going near her. I don't want anything to do with the queen.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know what? It's a matter of time. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have a mixed kid. And the thing is, now you have Meghan Markle. Now the royal family all of a sudden has to be more involved in social issues, when regardless of what race they have to. And despite the royal family not being involved in, here's a great example. This past couple of weeks, the royal family is only issuing invitations to people who work for charity,
Mm.
people who are not involved in no politicians ever be invited. And why is that? I wouldn't. Here's the big part, because they have someone who's not because she's black, she's from poverty. Is that they know all of a sudden she's a person of color. All of a sudden social issues matter. So the royal family is A, playing it safe because politics is just crazy. They don't want to get involved. And B, they realize people are like, hey, if you're the royal family is going to have a person like Meghan Markle, they're going to be socially involved, and you see that now. They're only inviting charity workers, not no politician, no one elite, and they have to
Yeah.
take the time. That's how I feel.
And I think the reason that's happening is because she is influencing them to do these things, because
Mhm.
that she does a lot of this charity work on her own, right? So I feel like a lot of what she's doing is kind of rubbing off onto them, which is a good thing, because then it changes their whole outlook and perspective of things, right? And like they do a lot of charity work on their own,
Mhm.
but
Well,
probably not.
Prince Harry, Invictus.
Yeah, the Invictus Games, like
Yeah.
one right there, right, for wounded soldiers and all that, doing all
Mhm.
that stuff. But like, there's things that they probably wouldn't know of or wouldn't have seen with their own eyes that she's probably bringing about,
Mhm.
and it's a good thing, because it broadens their horizons,
Mhm.
right? And they're not stuck in one lane and doing their own thing. But my question is, like, who are these people that really are the royal watchers? And why is it
Mm.
such a big deal to them? Because honestly, what are they really doing for you? They're not really
Nothing.
they're not doing
They're
anything
they're
for you,
entertainment.
and you're praising them like they're gods.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
And
understand
they're-
this. It's like people, like it's like the people that praise like the Kardashians. It's basically the same thing. What are they doing for you?
Yeah, nothing really.
It's entertainment, like you said.
It's
It's
entertainment.
literally entertainment, and I don't understand why people do it. And it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest.
It's pissing me off because they're attracting too many jungle fever ladies. I'm sorry, enough is enough. I don't want to hear someone think I like you because you're black. It's
Whoa.
not.
Wow, that's a heavy
It's jungle,
statement.
I know it's
No.
deep, I'm gonna be honest. And I respect the Kardashians, but I don't like what they'll trigger. Oh, I gotta. No. I'd rather you date like me because of my character or something. Like, yeah, maybe my racial or my background may be intriguing, but it shouldn't be the focal point. Like, I see girls with braided hair, it shouldn't be the focal point.
Yeah.
But going back to the royal family, it's like it's hard for me. Not hard, but it's hard for me to look at the royal family. I think they and be not say appreciative, but to be like, oh, what a great family. Because I see I don't know if you guys know, whenever there's a royal baby giving birth, they're like, oh, the royal baby. But
Yeah.
there's a bunch of kids right now who are who are born, and some of these kids who we don't even know are gonna figure out how to cure cancer. They're gonna figure out how to cure stop wars. They're gonna probably, and I know I say war and peace, but they're gonna do a lot more things than this group of kids will ever do accomplish.
Yeah.
And you know what? I look at the royal family, and I showed you guys there's a picture of the royal family talking about poverty, and they're dressed in their robes in golden jubilee,
Mhm.
which is paid by almost the kingdom was built on slavery.
Yeah.
The whole thing was it was built on slavery.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
royal wealth, the royal wealth came from oppressing people from different countries of nationality and minority. So it's kind of weird that all of a sudden, like how people said, like how people have been saying that schools like Harvard and all these universities were built by slaves, and even the White House was built by slaves.
Yep.
And it's kind of interesting when Obama became president. Now he's not the slave, but he's the one kind of commanding in chief.
Yeah.
And now Meghan Markle is in there, and there's no conversational
That
Roy
is
Welch is like this is the
insane.
greatest thing. But I'm like, no, it's not. I don't think so. I personally can't really. I just don't want to. I can't relate to the royal family. But what do you guys think?
Okay, this is the one thing that so with Prince Harry, the one thing I was thinking with Prince Harry, like he was seen as a bad boy his whole life. He was doing things that wasn't very traditional and wasn't seen as like prince worthy things to do. Like this guy went to Vegas and he was partying with like I don't know strippers or models or whatever,
But
dancing around
in
naked,
real life,
like, butt
that's
naked,
normal.
right? And that's not seen as normal within the royal family. So he's kind of seen as a bad boy, and they're kind of expecting him to do something not in line with their traditions, and going to get becoming engaged with Meghan Markle and going out with her and doing all these things. It kind of like follows within that line. So I feel like they're not as surprised. I don't know if that's true. They're not as surprised of him doing something like this. But the whole thing to me is just weird. I don't know.
We mean weird.
It feels kind of fake. I don't know if it's because they don't really they're not really anything.
Really?
Yeah, actually, not really anything. That could be real.
Right? It feels like it's a
fake, like a.
it's almost
It's like a Tristan Thompson.
it's almost like a Kardashian thing. Like it feels fake to me.
So
Not 100% in that. Okay, maybe the relationship is real, but the whole government and the whole royal family, whatever you want to call them, it seems like it's just like a show. Because they're not doing anything. They're just there. They're for people's.
Well, we mean not doing anything.
I don't. Okay,
They're there for.
I don't know what they
charities. Well, she was there when Prince Harry was in Invictus in Toronto.
Who?
Meghan.
No, I'm saying like the royal family, not.
Oh
Meghan
yeah, they're
Markle.
nowhere to be seen.
I'm just like because I might not know much about them, but I feel like they don't do anything.
Well, I think they're just more of like this kickback hangout. Well, no. Kate Middleton and.
But see, that's
Prince
the new
Harry,
That's the
isn't
new
it?
generation of the royal family. I'm talking like before.
Sorry, talk about like the Queen.
So before Princess Diana came in and gave birth to like her sons and whatever, and like you have this whole new generation of the royal family. I feel like all the people before that, they were just riding the coattails of their ancestors and just being rich for no reason. All like I don't know what it is. I just don't. I can't talk about this because I don't really understand what's the point of them.
What's the point of the royal family? I think it's a party that went too long. It's like that party where you're standing there at 4 a.m. and you're like, why the hell am I still here? And like I want to go home.
Why the hell are they still here? Why are they
like,
relevant?
So pretty much right now it's like 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning.
You should be finding your Uber.
You should be home. You should be sleeping, but yet you're in downtown and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I feel like the Royals are kind of similar to that. They're, especially the Queen, she did what she had to do, and now she's just chilling.
She's been the Queen for how long? 60 plus years?
Something like that.
Like, and she became the Queen when she was in her 20s.
Yeah.
Like, and
so she did what she needed to do, and now she's... Now she's trying to hail a cab at 6 a.m. downtown, trying to get home, trying to find the nearest McDonald's. And, I think that the royal family is not as important as it was
used to be,
before. Because now you've got bigger things than the royals. You got Trump with the North Korea,
and China, and every other, and Russia, and
Russia, and he just got a lot of
Canada. He's fighting with Canada. Come on, man.
He's got bigger things in the royal family because before that it was just the royal family. So I believe now
they're outdated. That's what it is.
They're outdated now. They're there for entertainment.
They're like snail mail. Like who mails letters these days? That's what the royal family is. They're like Canada put it in the mail. I'm gonna send you a letter, and you'll
8
get
to
it.
8 to 10 days.
You'll get it. You'll get it 7 to 10 days from now. That's the royal family. When everyone else is email and text message, instant messaging.
Yeah.
It's so old. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't understand it anymore. Like, there's no need for them. I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, fellas? I guess we'll never get to the bottom of this, but I think it's a great topic.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like,
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
I just don't see the royal family in our like. I think for the royal watchers, I hate to say that they kick, as they go down and they eventually pass away. I don't know if it's gonna carry on to our generation or child's generation.
I don't know. I don't know
I'm
about
not gonna
that.
be preaching the royal family, but who knows? Maybe my wife will be, and it's just probably one of those conversations I'll just keep my mouth tight. I just know, like you know, a happy wife, happy life. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, but
That's what we learn.
See them moving forward.
All right. So honestly, I think that's all we can do for talking about this topic. I don't have much more to say. I don't want to trash them as much as I have already.
Well, we're not really trashing them. We're just
A little bit.
seeing what we what
No,
we're
it is.
hearing
It comes
in Canada.
it comes down to like we don't really care because we're millennials and like no one cares about them as millennials. And
in Canada.
we live in Canada.
In Canada.
We live in Canada. I don't know why we're still connected to them.
Because like I still remember grade 7, grade 8 in middle school learning about, you know, the legislature in Canada and how a bill is passed, and we have, oh yeah, it's passed by
Let's
the Queen,
send
and then
it
I'm
to the UK.
UK. I'm like, and what? Even when I was in grade 7, not really paying attention to anything, to be honest. But one thing that stuck to me, like, why are we passing bills in Canada and sending them to the UK to get approved? That doesn't make sense. And we're passing bills in Canada for Canada, not the UK. Because yeah, we're independent, so like, as long as it passes as long as it passes House Commons and the PM, you know,
it should finish after that.
it should finish
be
just
done.
after that, not go to the Queen. Because
Take
to be honest, does the Queen really give a shnikes about it?
She's on all our money too.
Man,
I didn't
she don't care. She'd be like,
I completely forgot she's on all of our money.
yeah,
Like
5, 10, 100, 20,
like nickels, dimes, loonies,
like the 5,
toonies.
like on the other side of the boys playing hockey, on the other side of the $5 bill. Jesus Christ!
I just hope that the two things I hope out of this is that Meghan Markle. I think the hope the royal family, as they get married or whatever this stunt is, or if not a stunt, I think this is a great chance for the royal family to apologize for their history and oppression and demonizing people, all types of economic levels. And I think, also men, women, different genders, even Aboriginal, because they did that in Canada too.
Yeah.
I think they need to be an apology.
Yeah.
And I think they need to be a better focus. But the big thing I'll be looking at is if I did not see the Queen sitting with Meghan Markle's mom, enough is enough.
Yeah.
Those royal watchers, I'm sorry, but it's just a no-no.
Yeah.
And you know, so I remember when the Obamas met the Queen and Michelle hugged the Queen, and everyone's like, "Oh no!"
Oh, that was
but
big.
Like, you better, but everyone's like, "Well, what? It would be better if she wasn't black and didn't hug." So
Yeah.
again, it's that kind of hint to. I don't want to say. I really don't want to say racism, but it is, and I just kind of feel like the royal family is still that old bro, and I think
They are.
It's like it's closet racism almost.
Yeah, and he saw it in the United States when Trump got elected.
Oh yeah, everyone
All
was
the
coming.
closet
Everyone was coming out
came
the closet.
out of the closet.
Everyone was coming out the closet then. It was ridiculous.
Oh, but you know the big thing, and I see with that, and going that this is the perfect thing. The big thing I see about that is that we haven't really ironed out problems. I think what's happened with, and I don't want to say it's not a millennial thing, but it's not. I think we never iron out things. So you know, with races, we've never really sat down and talked about. You know what? Notice when you guys do this, it's pretty odd. Or when you guys come, you bring your whole community to the country. We've never really ironed those conversations. What we've been told is like, I think with Canada, we accept everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody has questions, but we kind of like, this is not liberal, but it's like, it's okay, it's good. And I think that's where the big problems are. In most cases, I find most people, when you, like, they're not really racist. Like, they're not racist. Like,
No.
I'm talking to people who are, like, far right, but we're having
Yeah.
open to having. But the thing is, just like everybody, even I say blacks can be racist. I think folks from different races can be racist.
100%.
Yeah.
It's that we haven't ironed out issues. We just
No.
kind of throw them
It's
under
been
the bus,
bottled up.
Okay, and that's
Yeah.
what comes.
Yeah, it's all been bottled up, right? But like, at the end of the day, I feel like this wedding is a good thing for the royal family and for the world, because then it's everyone's basically gonna see it.
Mhm.
Like I don't know, it gets broadcast. I'm pretty sure to the whole world.
Yeah.
I think even with
Yeah.
the last wedding, the Kate Middleton and whatever.
Prince Harry?
No, Prince Harry's this one. Whatever the
Prince
other
William?
one. Yeah, William.
Or Willie?
Yeah.
Willie?
Willie.
Willie no hair?
Right? Yeah. So like that was broadcast to everyone, and now this one's going to be, and I think it's a good thing because it shows interracial couples at a larger extent. And honestly, I hope for the best. Their wedding is May 19th. If you guys want to put it down in your calendar, 2018. That's this year. That's about a
On
month
every
away.
single channel possible.
Yeah, on every single. Yeah. Put that down in your calendar. It's just over a month away.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
It's going to be a big ordeal. You're going to see it in the news. You're going to see it everywhere. Social media.
with that being said, you'll see it. Let us know what you think. With that being said, any final words, gentlemen?
I'll be watching the playoffs, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's my butt. Wait. NBA or NHL?
NBA be watching the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's okay. Go Raptors. It's Canada's team. Let's go.
All right, guys.
So that's your final words there, Daudi?
That's it. That's all.
That's
it.
it.
That's
Nate?
all.
That's it.
That's all.
Okay, for the fourth time.
That's it. That's all.
All right.
I'm done.
All
with
right.
this.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching this podcast. On YouTube, thank you. On iTunes, thank you. Remember, iTunes, Neighbros podcast.
Neighbros
Podcast.
Okay.
Hit that 5 out of 5. Leave a
5
comment.
stars.
Subscribe on iTunes and YouTube. Thank you very much. Make sure you
Let us know in the comments down below what topic we should talk about next, and also let us know what song.
what music, because we all about the music.
We
you
love
know
music around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, with that being said, all of our social medias are linked down below, so there's no ifs, ands, or buts of saying, how do we get to you guys? It's down below. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you say hello, because we're friendly people. Till next time, guys.
We will see you
Next week.
Next week.
Okay.
Easy.
Deuces. Easy.
Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body